Wonderful people, you're welcome to Mpomian's YouTube channel. I would like to thank you very much for clicking on this video. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to talk about overtime in the Middle East. I'm going to talk about overtime in the Middle East. Overtime is one of the factors that influences a lot of us to come to the Middle East, because looking at only the basic salary and the food allowance, it will not be all that encouraging, or it will not be enough according to some of us, our expectations. So when you hear that there are chances for overtime, then you are motivated to come. Okay, so generally this is one of the factors that even influenced me to move to the Middle East for a job. And so I want us to talk about overtime, what it is and how it's really helping foreigners in the Middle East, and how sometimes it can be disappointing if this overtime is being tempered with. So basically, and the percent when you do overtime, you say overtime, and the shame crying and I said, and motivate you be ma the Middle East have a way to man. So I said, oh, but agency the one who said, agency the one who said, oh, but and for money basic salary, I will get you. What can you say over time at the mouse can I adore? And so, Opa with Jubia, I thought that it beat me as a summer over time. And I was saying, and I said, now we know to me form and I so also far now for I don't know that a crowd be. But basically, and then make us say a share over time, no, send almost regulating on I said, send a bit me I'm back and I bit me so I at Yako. So guys, basically overtime is an extra duty that you do, which you get paid for. Okay, an extra duty, or an extra duty that your employer may require you to do, which of course you'll be paid for that extra duty. Okay, so this overtime motivated some of us to come. But there is one thing that I've really experienced about this overtime that I want to share with you. And what I want to share with you is that this overtime is being decided by the company or the employer which you are working for, as to how much overtime should be given, or at a particular point in time, or in any point in time. It is your employer that determines how much overtime that you will be benefited or you'll be given. So overtime is not a must. It's not. Let's say it's not mandatory in your contract. It is not. It is not always boldly highlighted in your contract that you must do this number of overtime. It is not always in your contract. So when you come to the Middle East, or if you are in the Middle East, sometimes the overtime can be too much to the extent that on your off days, okay, you may be required to come to duty or to come and work for extra hours which you'll be paid. But sometimes you yourself feel tired that you don't want to do that kind of extra work. Sometimes too, these extra hours work that always demands you to work on your off days can also be reduced to the extent that you may also be wanting to do extra overtime, but you may not get. So all that I want to say is that the overtime is basically dependent on your employer or your company's growth. If the employer sees that things are going on well, and for that matter, it needs your assistance, I hope they will come to you and talk to you to extend in some days. So basically, this video is to inform you that overtime is dependent on your employer. Okay, it's dependent on your employer. Sometimes you get more overtime. I was tempted to say ziyada overtime. Sometimes you get more overtime. Sometimes your overtimes may be reduced based on the growth of your company. So I just want you to know this before you come to the Middle East, or even if you're in the Middle East, you must be aware of this, so that if your employer decides, or your company or your authorities decide to reduce your overtime, you'll be aware of why it's happening so. And sometimes if they are giving you more overtime, you also understand why. Okay, so basically guys, this video is just to inform you, for you to be aware of how overtime is being regulated in the Middle East. Okay, before you come here. And my advice is that when you are coming to the Middle East, try to focus on your basic salary and your food allowance. Okay, make sure that you are very satisfied, or you are okay with your basic salary and your food allowance, because that is the salary that you are going to take as far as that contract is concerned. So make sure that you are content with the basic and food allowance. And if you get more overtime to do to increase your income at the end of the month, then that will be a good advantage for you. If you come and it does not, you don't get more overtime, it will not affect you. And even if you get some overtime, then you're good to go. So basically guys, keep this in mind and watch out for your basic and food allowance, since that is the salary you're going to take in your contract. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this piece of video, don't forget to leave a like, share for someone to also benefit from it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we can grow bigger for others to also benefit. Thank you so much.